Welcome back to NextGen Motors, the channel where we bring you detailed, no-nonsense reviews of the most exciting cars shaping the future of driving. Today, we're diving deep into a vehicle that's been stirring the pot in the electric SUV space, the all-new 2026 Lucid Gravity. A follow-up to the luxurious Lucid Air, the Gravity isn't just a new chapter up, it's a bold leap into a segment packed with competitors. But is it truly the luxury electric SUV we've been waiting for, or just another name in an increasingly crowded lineup? Let's find out. Exterior. From the moment you set eyes on the Lucid Gravity, it's clear this SUV means business. The front fascia is futuristic yet unmistakably lucid. You'll immediately notice the sleek horizontal light bar that stretches across the entire front in the Lucid signature lighting design, which gives the Gravity a sharp and intelligent expression. Beneath the light bar sits a smooth, aerodynamic bumper that does away with unnecessary vents or aggressive lines. Everything is fluid, precise, and minimalistic, designed with wind tunnel efficiency in mind. Instead of a traditional grille, Lucid has opted for a clean, flush panel that adds to the vehicle's aerodynamic performance and elegance. The overall stance up front is muscular yet clean, with subtle curves that signal power without shouting about it. Swinging around to the side profile, the Gravity carries a strong silhouette with a low roofline, remarkably low for a 3-row SUV. This helps it look more like a performance crossover than a bulky family hauler. Massive wheels set up to 23-inch chassis fill out the sculpted wheel arches, and the blacked-out pillars create a floating roof effect. The flush door handles, another Lucid hallmark, sit cleanly along the body and pop out only when needed. The glass area is surprisingly expansive, giving off a greenhouse effect from the side and offering unmatched outward visibility for passengers. It's hard not to appreciate the smooth, flowing lines that travel from the front all the way to the rear spoiler, enhancing the SUV's aerodynamic profile, which Lucid claims is one of the lowest drag coefficients in its class. At the rear, the Gravity continues its sleek design language with a minimalist tailgate and a wraparound full-width LED taillight that mirrors the design at the front. There's no clutter here, just clean surfaces, subtle Lucid branding, and a tasteful integrated spoiler. The bumper has a slight diffuser-style finish, giving it a sporty edge without going overboard. Importantly, the rear doesn't scream electric SUV, but it carries the kind of restrained elegance you'd expect from a luxury brand pushing innovation over tradition. Interior. Inside the Lucid Gravity is where the real magic happens. Lucid has always been a tech-forward brand, and this interior proves it. As soon as you step in, you're greeted by a cabin that feels both futuristic and warm. The dash is dominated by an expansive 34-inch floating OLED display that curves gently around the driver, giving access to vehicle information, navigation, and media with crystal-clear resolution. Just below that is a second screen in the center console, what Lucid calls the pilot panel, which controls everything from climate to massage seat functions. It retracts to reveal a hidden storage space beneath, blending functionality with high-tech design. Materials are top-tier. Think sustainable woods, Alcantara, recycled fabrics, and ultra-soft leather alternatives. Every touchpoint feels premium. Even the buttons, a few as the area, have a satisfying tactile response. Ambient lighting is tastefully integrated along the dashboard and doors, creating a luxurious atmosphere that adjusts based on the drive mode or time of day. But perhaps the most impressive part of the Gravity's cabin is the space. It offers true 3-row seating with adult-friendly dimensions in the back, thanks to Lucid's compact powertrain and clever packaging. Legroom is generous across all rows. The second row offers captain's chairs or a bench option, depending on configuration, while the third row doesn't feel like a punishment. You'll find cup holders, charging ports, and even back vents all the way in the back. The panoramic glass roof extends over all rows, making the interior feel even more expansive and airy. Cargo capacity is equally impressive. With all seats in place, you get a decent amount of luggage space, but fold down the second and third rows, and it transforms into a cavernous cargo hauler. There's also a front trunka or frunka that adds even more usable storage space, making the Gravity as practical as it is stylish. Performance. Under the skin, the Lucid Gravity rides on the company's next-gen electric platform, which promises staggering performance and range. Multiple configurations will be available, starting with dual-motor all-wheel drive setups and going all the way up to a tri-motor performance variant. Lucid hasn't published final horsepower figures yet, but we're expecting north of 800 horsepower in the top trim. That could mean 0 to 60 in under 3.5 seconds, a supercar territory in a 7-seat SUV. Battery sizes are expected to range from around 100 to over 120 kilowatt-hours, delivering an estimated range between 300 and 440 miles depending on the configuration. Lucid's ultra-efficient drivetrain design, coupled with its industry-leading aerodynamics, gives it a serious advantage over rivals like the Tesla Model X, Rivian R1S, and Mercedes EQS SUV. And yes, it will support Lucid's insanely fast 900 volts charging system, giving you up to 200 miles of range in just about 15 minutes, provided you can find a compatible DC fast charger. Driving the Gravity, based on early impressions, is expected to feel more like piloting a Grand Tour than a family SUV. Adaptive air suspension will be standard on most trims, with modes that allow the vehicle to raise for rough terrain or lower for better handling and highway cruising. Steering is expected to be light but precise, and torque vectoring on high-performance models should give it cornering abilities that defy its size. Noise insulation is another standout thanks to Lucid's use of double-glazed glass and clever sound dampening. The cabin remains whisper quiet even at highway speeds. In terms of pricing, the 2026 Lucid Gravity will start at just under $80,000 for the base dual-motor variant and climb up to around $120,000 for the high-performance models with extended range and fully loaded features. That places it squarely in competition with luxury rivals like the Tesla Model X, BMW X, and Mercedes EQS SUV, but Lucid seems confident that its blend of tech, luxury, and range will offer more bang for the buck. And from what we've seen, they might be right. Lucid is also planning to offer a subscription-like software ecosystem that enhances driver assistance and entertainment over time. OTA updates will be standard, with improvements to navigation, range optimization, and even added features like autonomous parking or lane changes rolling out post-purchase. As for warranty, Lucid offers a competitive 4-year/50,000 basic warranty and an 8-year/100,000 powertrain and battery warranty, giving buyers peace of mind when stepping into the EV world. So, where does the Lucid Gravity stand in a market already flooded with electric SUVs? Quite simply, it stands out. From its design that avoids gimmicks, to its interior that feels like a first-class lounge, to its performance figures that rival sports cars, the Gravity isn't trying to follow the EV trend, it's trying to lead it. Lucid has taken everything they learned from the Air and applied it to a segment that's hungry for innovation. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a luxury seeker, or just someone looking for a premium electric family SUV that doesn't compromise on style or substance, the Gravity checks nearly every box. And that's a wrap for today's review. If you're impressed by what the 2026 Lucid Gravity brings to the table, or if you think there's still room for improvement, let us know in the comments. Is this your next dream SUV, or are you holding out for what comes next? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the cars shaping tomorrow's roads. Thanks for watching NextGen Motors, where the future of driving meets today's real talk. Catch you in the next one.